How's it going, everybody? My name is System Z.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, and that is my intro.
Stolen intros aside, Minecraft's Adventure Update brought the addition of enchantments to the game, with each following update slowly adding new enchantments for each new tool that is added to the game. But what about the old tools? Shouldn't they be given new enchantments every once in a while? So, I asked my community what enchantments they think should be added to the game. That being said, my name is System Z, and here are 8 enchantments that should be in Minecraft. If you enjoyed the video and want to support my channel and help me make videos in the future, consider becoming a member, where you'll be invited to my Minecraft and Discord servers, as well as have a chance to help me with new videos through exclusive community posts. Click the join button below for more information, and also thank you to those of you who have become a member since my last video. Alright everybody, hello and welcome to 8 enchantments that should be in Minecraft. We are going to start off with one that I think a lot of people probably want in the game. This is one that a lot of people have been requesting for so long, and that of course is the AutoSmelting enchantment. Now this would be an enchantment, you guessed it, that would automatically smelt when applied to a pickaxe whenever you mine ore. Now this could be very dangerous if applied with Fortune 3, and we're going to experiment today to see exactly how fun that is. Now the thing is this would be an incredibly rare enchantment. As you can see, we got the iron immediately. We do not have to wait for it. Now it looks like because of this data pack, it doesn't actually work with Fortune, but I like to believe that it would work with Fortune. It would be a great way to get more iron and more gold than what we currently can. Now obviously we can mine infinitely and get double chest filled with iron, but there's no fun in that. Part of the fun of diamonds is Fortune, and I think it would be really cool to see that also go on gold and iron as well. Now this would pretty much only work with these 2 ores because there aren't really any others that need to be smelted. So this is something that I would definitely love to see in the game. But like I said, it would be incredibly rare. I would imagine a little bit more rare than even Fortune and Silk Touch. So that is essentially it for this suggestion. Now here's the thing. All enchantments have really fun names. I couldn't think of a fun name, so let me know what you think would be better if we were to get auto-smelting. What would it be called? Let me know in the comments down below. This next idea has shown me just how clever my community actually is, because this idea is something that we 100% need in Minecraft, but I completely would have overlooked otherwise. So here's the thing, we currently have Fortune and Luck of the Sea in the game as current enchantments, and they basically provide you with luck. They allow you to obtain more of whatever it is you're getting than you normally would. So why don't we have that for farming? That's something that I love in the game. If you've been following me for a while, then you know I absolutely love to farm in Minecraft, and that is why I think we need the enchantment collection. This would be an enchantment that would go on shears and of course hoes as well, and it would of course allow you to obtain higher amounts of whatever it is you're collecting or harvesting at that point. And just as an example with shears, let's use sheeps as an example. So the thing is when you go up to a sheep and you shear it, you have the chance to get pretty much 1 to 4, I believe, pieces of wool. What the collection enchantment would do is basically allow you to always get a number higher than 1, because currently with the ability to get 1, it happens a lot more frequently, and it kind of limits how much wool you can actually get. I think this collection enchant would be a great way to always get higher numbers, and especially since we now have a way to automatically farm wool through sheeps and dispensers, I think this would be a great way to combat that and bring back the kind of more manual procedure, because if you're anything like me, you actually enjoy that part of the game. And of course with a hoe, it would also mean that you get more wheat, more seeds, more potatoes, all of that kind of stuff. So that is a fantastic suggestion. Let me know what you think of that one in the comments down below. Now I know how you guys are. Whenever I'm in the nether, you seem to not like it, and I know you're probably gonna go skip to another video, but hang on, because this is actually super cool, and we've got to be in the nether to showcase this wonderful idea. So as you can see, there's a gigantic lava lake in front of me, and I'm in survival mode, and I genuinely can't do anything but build across. But what if there was an enchantment just like the Frostwalker enchantment that allowed you to easily traverse the lava terrain in the nether? I think this would be absolutely amazing. Magma Walker could be very, very cool, and as you can see, it allows you to walk across, but you still do get hurt. I mean, it can't just be, you know, infinite. It would definitely be a cheat if you do not get hurt. So let's go ahead and make our way to Flatland here. And as you can see, it is disappearing right behind us. I think this is great because honestly, when you add things like this to the game, you kind of face the disadvantage of the fact that it is basically a cheat in a way. Once you are able to walk across lava, what's going to stop you in the Nether? But by adding a negative buff to it, I think it is absolutely amazing. The fact that you absolutely do get hurt from the magma is very important and very, very cool. Obviously, then you could use potions that kind of negate the damage from fire, but that's kind of adding more into the adventure anyway, so at that point it's worth it. But I think this is a super cool enchantment. I would love to see it in the game. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. This next suggestion has me deep into the caves of Minecraft, where I've discovered a spawner, as you can see here. And it is a skeleton spawner, and I absolutely love them, but it's 1,000 blocks away from my base. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to walk up to it with a Silk Touch pickaxe and mine it up? And I know what you're thinking, Z, we've already got Silk Touch. But here's the thing, I think it would be amazing if there was a Silk Touch 1 and a Silk Touch 2 that allowed you to essentially pick up different levels of rarity in terms of blocks. So Silk Touch 2, for example, would allow you to actually pick up spawners. I think this would be amazing. I would absolutely love this feature. It's something I've wanted for a long time, and I know a lot of people have as well. There's just something nice about the idea of being able to move spawners and place them anywhere you want. Now, naturally, like I said, this is a normal enchant. This is something that is already in the game, but adding another version of it would definitely be useful. So let me know what you think of that down in the comments down below. Next up, we've got another fantastic and clever idea. This is one that I completely would have overlooked had it not been for your suggestions. So here's the thing, in Minecraft, there is a certain distance limit to how far out we are able to reach in front of us. As you can see, as I move my cursor here, the blocks change their outline because that is my overall reach. And in creative mode, it's a little bit further than it is in survival mode, and that throws off a lot of builders who transition from creative to survival. I think it would be cool if using an enchantment, we were able to allow ourselves to essentially change it based on the tool, and that is why we literally have the reach enchantment. Reach 1, 2, and 3, and you guessed it, each of them do change the distance by 1 block. And they go on essentially any tool, anything that would really require reach. Now, the only downside here is that obviously would not affect building, it would more affect interaction, unless it were to go on armor, and that is another option. Perhaps if you had it on a chest plate, then it would affect your overall reach just from wearing it. So that's one way to put it. But let's go around here and check out exactly what I mean by reach. As you can see, we've got a diamond block here in front of me. This is about how far it is in survival mode that you can reach, but it would be cool if having reach 1, 2, or 3, you were able to reach out further and mine a block that is that far away. Or even with fighting mobs or other players, it would be cool if the PvP reach was also extended. That would be a great survival mechanic that I know a lot of new players would really enjoy because they would be able to be safe at a further distance. So that is a super, super cool idea. Definitely not one that I originally would have thought of, so that is fantastic. Following that, we have another amazing enchantment, and this time it's something that actually falls in line with something I've been wanting in the game for a very, very long time. So check this out. We've got a really ominous, spooky cavern here in this new world that I've created. I was going to find a great place to record this, and hey, this is perfect. But here's the thing, it's a little too spooky. It's way too dark out there to see, and I've only got one lantern. But no worries, because that is exactly when the Illumination Enchant comes in handy. This is a fantastic idea that you would be able to essentially put on helmets that, you guessed it, gives you the ability to essentially get dynamic lighting wherever you go. And this is something I've recently been talking about a lot in my videos. Definitely recommend you check out some of my more recent videos if you want a better example of this. But this would be amazing. And the thing is there could be 3 different levels: Illumination 1, 2, and 3. And obviously the higher it is, the brighter it is, and the further out it goes. I think this would be fantastic. A very cool addition to the game, and kind of a good way for Mojang to add a mining helmet without having to add in an actual new item. So if they were to ever want to do a mining helmet, this would be the way to do it. So let me know what you think of that in the comments down below. I'm in a bit of a pointy situation with all of these pillagers, but I wanted to take this moment to not necessarily show an enchantment, but show a suggestion by a user that I think was definitely a good point. So the thing is oh geez, this guy's coming after me. We don't really have any enchantments for the shield at the moment. And I think it would be very useful, as you can see, in situations like this, especially with the amount of raids that happen naturally, that shields are able to essentially have protection or even thorns or bounce back. There's so many enchantments that could work with shields, and I think it would be fantastic. Now I'm gonna go because I've got to protect myself from this insane pillager raid. Last but certainly not least, we are going to do a quick speed round of a couple of suggestions that I thought were very, very good and would certainly make Minecraft interesting. So I've got 4 of them here in front of me, as you can see, and those are Soulbound, Heart Stealer, Attraction, and Double Jump. And you can probably guess what Double Jump does. But as far as Soulbound goes, this would be an enchant that essentially allows you to keep an item even in death. So if you have it set to enchanted, I guess, a pickaxe, then when you die, you would not lose that pickaxe. I think that would be very cool. However, I also think maybe once it's used a couple times, maybe it goes away, or maybe when you die, it takes a lot of the durability out of it. Something like that, just so that there's some sort of setback to balance it. But I think that would be very cool. Heart Stealer would be a great way to introduce kind of a similar enchantment to Thorns, where essentially you have a chance that when you deal damage, you have a chance of gaining some hearts. And this, of course, could go up to 1, 2, and 3. The higher the number, the more likely your chance, or even the more hearts. I think that would be very cool, especially for you players who like to fight a lot of mobs at once. Attraction is something I think we could all appreciate, and that would be essentially magnetism, where you stand there and any XP or any items will slowly gravitate towards you. I think that would be very cool and very efficient, especially for mob spawners where the XP gets stuck. I think it could be very, very cool. And of course, Double Jump. Yep, just Double Jump. That's, you know exactly what that is. I think all of these would be great, but honestly, there are so many suggestions that I got, it's extremely hard to pick. These are only a few of the top suggestions that I got that I 100% agree with, but honestly, the game could have a million enchantments. There are so many cool ideas out there. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing and turning on notifications to be alerted whenever I next upload a video. Also, let me know in the comments down below what enchantment you would add to Minecraft and which one in this video was your favorite. And I don't normally say this, but if you want to follow my Instagram or Twitter, there are links in the description below. I've been using them a lot lately, and I would definitely love to interact a little bit more on those platforms. But like I said, that's going to be it for today. My name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.